Hello guys, my name is Diego Pacheco and this will be a different video. This will be a game video, and I particularly think this is a pretty interesting one. It's called Factorio, and the whole idea is that you were kind of a landing in an alien planet, and then you need to build a rocket to get out of there. And there's these biters like a StarCraft Zerg that's trying to kill you pretty much, and they are attracted to pollution of your factory, and you need to build the whole factory to build the rocket. The whole idea is about automation. For me, this is pretty interesting because if you work with SRE or DevOps or even as an engineer or architect, it's all about automation, right? You think about like Terraform, Jenkins, pipelines, and the whole game is about that, right? There's one thing that feeds to another, and so on and on. And that's similar to real life, where you have like migrations, you have like technical debt to deal with it, you have pressure, and they're always building and improving at the same time. So it's pretty interesting, pretty similar to StarCraft 2 as well, but much more like onto the automation part of it. So I start this more like on the beginning of February, and where I started, I basically didn't know what I was doing. Now I have a much better idea, and I regret what I did. So it's like code reviews and everything, right? So this game is pretty much like lean, and if you like a queuing theory and production systems, pretty much what you got. The cern of everything is this research thing where you need to research for stuff, and there's this tree where you can pick stuff to build, etc. And there are dependencies. Where you want to get is here, right? You want to launch the rocket, right? And there's all sorts of things you need to go from military, science and automation to get there. The green ones are the ones that I have it, like trains and cars and oil processing. And yellow ones are the ones that I'm working on. The red ones I cannot do it because there's a dependency, right? So as you can see, I am kind of halfway through here to get the rocket. And in order to research, there's this potions, right? So there is like 6 of those, I think, and or 7. And right now I have like the red, the green, and the blue one. And then in order to research, you need to have these potions, right? So, but to get the green one, you need to have this arm. In order to get this arm, you need to have iron plate, iron gear, and electric circuits, and then you have like these arms that they can move from one transportation belt to another, right? And then here I get the circuit. Here I'm getting the copper plate and the gears, right? But then how I get the plate in the first place? Well, there's a furnace you use, and with that furnace you can burn iron, and then you're gonna get there. And here's the furnace, right? But then how you feed the furnace? Well, you need to have coal, right? So you need to bring coal to the furnace, then the furnace can build the plate, and so on. And that's all just to get the green one, right? There's the red one, and there's other things, and it's all combination of stuff. And then you have like these automation machines where you can build anything here, and then you combine stuff, to get it there. And also have weapons and stuff like that. So here I have like the boiler where you got water from nearby shore, and then there's these pipes, and then the boiler you plug and you generate electricity. And basically you have like layers of automation, right? You get the raw resources like iron, copper, wood, water, and then you kind of combine that into layers, right? And then you have these plates, and then you build circuits, and then you keep going until you have bigger machines and stuff, right? You control pollution based on pollution. You're gonna have like enemies nearby you. There is this map where you can see the pollution. So here I already start building some trains. So you can see I have like some tracks here, but my base is here. So here's where I started. So this is kind of a mess. If you go to the right, here is where I'm doing right now. And then it's much more industrial scale, right? Because I have this big arrays, like I have like a solar electricity here. It only works during the day, and I have this huge organized build system here where it's much better. So as you can see here, I have a train, and then I have the furnaces like doing at high scale. I get the copper as raw material. There's mining drills going on here. As you see, I have several of those, and then they go here, and then the furnace transforms on the plate. I have these machines to turn into copper, and then I have a massive scale of that as well. I have a car, I built a car, and then here I keep throwing them down. Here's my ship, all right, and then I'm building circuits and I'm building pipes here at scale, and then I'm building these red ones, which I kind of need to scale. We're probably gonna do it right here. Here you see my red ones, and my blue potions, which I also need to scale. You can see that some belts are saturated, which I'm producing a lot. Others are not, like this one. I'm just producing a few of those, so I need to increase the scale. Here I have my transportations, building transportation belts, right? So that's quite cool. The arms, the green ones, which I kind of saturating right now. Then I bring it here where I have like the automation of the science packs where I bring all together here, right? And I need more of those, and I need to work on the other um, potions. I need to work on this other two here, and then I will need to build all the pipelines for all this stuff, right? And everything is kind of together, and there are dependencies. Like for instance, if you click on the post, you can see how much electricity you are production. Like I have 36k and I'm consuming 2.1k, and then sometimes you need to scale that as well. So we need to have space, and sometimes you build wrongly, then you need to have factor and stuff like that. So um, this is a very addictive thing, and but it's pretty cool. Pretty much about lean and DevOps and automation. It's cool. It's nice loop. You have this these chests that you can build to store stuff. And here, let me show. You can automate the trains as well. I'm gonna work on that in a moment. I put the tracks, but I didn't work much on those. But here I have the trains. They can carry stuff, and they use coal to kind of run. It's pretty cool. The game is pretty awesome. It's about building dependencies, and it's very addictive because you want to improve, you want to automate things, you want to figure out how to scale things. So it's awesome. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope you have fun. See you next time. Take care. Cheers.